What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are back from our Christmas break. Had a few good days off, so back into it now. Ute here is pretty much ready to get put outside now. Got to drain the water and replace it with actual coolant because there's no water leaks, so we can do that. I've been over all the pipe bolts, checked all the exhaust bolts, make sure they're still tight, they're still all good. So Ute's pretty much ready to, we'll replace that coolant, bonnet can go back on and it can get taken off the hoist. We are still waiting for that power steering line. That's going to be a problem, so we can't actually drive it yet, which is a pain because it would really be nice to take it for a good drive and get the rings to bed in properly, but not to worry. That should be here hopefully tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow afternoon we can start doing that and get into that. So once that goes out, we've got another job here, GQ Patrol, which we have to swap the motor out of. So this poor old Patrol's got a very tired old RB30S in it. We're swapping it out for a less tired RB30S. So it will just be pretty straightforward swapping that in. But we do need to get a clutch for it. Again, it's Sunday today, so we won't be able to get the clutch today, but we can get it in the shed, get the motor out. And yeah, after that I might make some other separate videos. If I have a bit of time this afternoon, that'd be nice. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the day today. So get into it. Righto, guys. So first thing, swap out water for coolant. We're going to be using this red coolant. Apparently, a thing in LS's, always using red. To be honest with you guys, I actually don't really understand why that is totally. Maybe someone else can shed some light on that. I'm assuming it's something to do with the corrosion properties of the coolant. I'm assuming that the red stuff's mostly for, alloy blocks sort of thing, because it's a different chemical makeup for corrosion resistance or something like that. But yeah, if anyone can shed some light on that, I'd be happy to know a bit more about it. But yeah, so that's going in, because that's what's meant to go in, pen right, as always. So we'll lift this up, dump the water, and do that. I love ghost cams. I love how cranky this thing sounds, but it's actually going to be very well mannered. Usually cars without ghost cams, to have them sounding this cranky means the stick's got to be so big that they usually surge and do all kinds of crappy stuff, which is a real pain. But like, this thing sounds cranky as, but as soon as it's off idle, smooth as, because the stick's not actually that big. It's very mild. So see that? Smooth, lumpy. I love it. All right, so what I did was just drain as much as I could. Problem with LS's, like the cooling capacity of them is so big. It's a 12 litre cooling capacity. So it needed the whole bottle of concentrate anyway, because it makes 10 litres. So I needed it all, so I just drained as much as I could, which obviously is not going to drain what's in the block because the thermostat's closed. But drained as much as I could, just tipped the whole bottle of concentrate in there and topped it up with water. So now I'm just going to get it hot, get that thermostat open and let it all mix through, and that's going to be the coolant sorted. So pretty wild looking and sounded work rig, especially at idle like that. For anyone wondering as well, I keep saying that the customer uses this a lot for work. What he actually does is pizza ovens. So he does proper, real nice, like refractory pizza ovens. So if any of you guys are looking to get a pizza oven installed around southeast Queensland, hit me up and I'll pass on the details. So while that's warming up and doing its thing, I'm gonna get started on cleaning up. Obviously, after doing this project, we've made a big mess. So always like to do a big clean up, start with a fresh bench and all the tools packed back away before we start the next job. So one of those really fun parts of doing workshop things is the clean up. So much of it. so the tray on this thing's actually a little bit twisted. It doesn't sit perfectly level, and it really pissed Rex off. So Rex is jacking that up and sorting that out now. So trying to level out the tray so it sits properly. I just cleaned up all the catch dishes, all the dirty, crappy work. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. And I sort of half started washing the Falcon, and yeah, started and realised I was using a whole heap of water for something I didn't really care about, so I stopped. So the Falcon got half a gurney. Story of the Falcon.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
That's my story.
Yeah, well, I'm fixing this tray for free just because it fucking bothered me so much. I can't stand it.
Yeah, Rex is really, really bothered by it. So Rex is going to straighten up it.
Triggered. Just straight triggered.
Well, I drove it back out from where we picked it up from, and Rex followed me the whole way out. So Rex had to stare at this tray that wasn't sitting right the whole way back, and it just pissed him off.
It took me so long to figure out what was wrong too. Like the whole car was like leaning. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this thing? Max isn't that fat.
Yeah, so the tray is off. So Rex went down, found himself a piece of plate that was the exact thickness that he needed. And also the holes that are in the plate were the perfect centers that he actually needed for the mount as well. So I guess it was meant to be. So Rex has straightened up the tray and he's very happy about it.
I'm so stoked. It just looks so much better.
So the tray actually sits properly now. Rex is a very happy camper about it.
Straighten up that rail on the side a bit. That way.
On song service, mate. Sort of service you could expect. Righto, so move the comm water over to this bay. Feels mint, that clutch feels really good. Yeah, I think Tony's going to be very happy with that car when he gets it back. So now we're starting on this patrol. Just going to get it up here. Degrease the crap out of it because it's a four-wheel drive, and you know how much I love working on people's four-wheel drives. So degrease clean the hell out of everything. So not only we got to swap the motor, we actually got to check out the brakes and stuff as well. The brakes need going through, so there's a fair bit of work to do this patrol. So, hey, all fun and games. Mighty RB30 workhorse, eh? This car does tow like 2 tons worth of stuff a lot. The owner's a concreter and he tows a trailer like loaded up with concrete gear. So mighty carbied RB30 does the job, it gets it done.
I was going to say, no matter what your needs, the RB30 can do it all.
Yeah. Skyline, VL turbo, patrol. Check this out, GQ, working clock. Yeah. That's a sight to behold, everyone. Not often you see that these days. Rightio, so a quick compression test. It's low on comp on cylinder 3, so obviously motor's got to come out, and another one got to go in. So that's all we've done really. Check the brakes. We reckon it just needs a full fluid flush. We reckon the fluid's just trash. So all the brakes seem to be working. Calipers are all working. Discs and pads don't seem too bad. So just flush all the fluid and yeah, swap this motor out for the other one. And hopefully the other one's all right. We don't know anything about the other motor, so hopefully it's okay. Rightio guys, nearly ready to come out. Haven't really been filming just because it's not really that exciting. Just a dirty old RB and a GQ. This is obviously not something we'd normally do. We're just doing this as a favour to a guy who does a lot of work around the property for us. So yeah, it's just a concrete. It does all the concreting, so doing him a solid. I'm doing it for him. So that's nearly ready to come out. But yeah, pretty boring stuff, so I'm just gonna do it. And yeah, she's out. And the old input shaft on the box is very sad, so make some phone calls. But anyway, it's Sunday, so that's probably all we're going to do today, I think. Apologies, that's not all that we're going to be doing today, because we actually have to go pick up another car from across the road. So yeah, you'll see that probably right now. Righto, so we're still waiting on our mate across the road to actually get home. So yeah, who knows if that's actually going to eventuate or not. So I might have to go get this car tomorrow instead of today. So we just decided while we're waiting, start getting this new motor ready to go back in the patrol. So got it hanging, degrease it all down, clean it all up, swap over, get it on the stand, and then we'll start swapping over everything we need to swap over to get it back in. So this is very much just like a favor. We're doing this as cheap as we can. So yeah, it's just change over only exactly what we need to change over. Get the thing back in the patrol for as cheap and as little time as possible. I will say though, we did actually get the shits with buying degreaser in bulk packs of cans. So we were buying these cans just in bulk, like 12 cans a box-ish. And you know, they work good in that, but you just smash through them when you're doing stuff like this. So recently I switched to actual concentrate. You just get that from super cheap. It's actually real cheap, and it's actually really, really good. I was very reluctant to buy it because I've had concentrates with degreaser before where they were just trash. They just didn't work at all. But this stuff from SCA seems to actually work really well. So very happy with it. We just bought a special pump up spray bottle that is actually specially made for degreaser as well. So we just use that plus this concentrate. You mix it at like 5:1. It works out way cheaper than those cans. Better for the environment because you're not using heaps of freaking cans. And yeah, it works out cheaper, more economical. And it's really good stuff. So we're pretty happy with it. Just thought I'd pass that information on to everyone. But anyway, it's going to be a bit of work and actually getting this motor ready to go in. So that'll be tonight and tomorrow. Not a bad little Sunday Arvo expedition, but rightio guys, sorry I didn't sign off the video last night. Our mate across the road came over and had a chat with us, the one that we were meant to go see. And yeah, we just got to chatting, and by the time we left it was like 9:30 and we just went and ate and went to bed. So signing off the video now. Yeah, see you on the next one. Cheers for watching, catch you later.